In today's video, I'll be showing you the easiest way to solo the castle in Dead Rails. These castles contain the best loot in the game, but they also have the strongest enemies, so I'll show you how to quickly defeat all the enemies inside by yourself and grab all the loot. If you do enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and with that out the way, let's get into it. First of all, let's go over how to actually find a castle. These castles will spawn once per game whenever you reach 40,000 distance, and they'll always spawn right next to the 40k checkpoint, which means you are able to stock up on supplies before you head into the castle. Now, if you're struggling with reaching 40k distance, I have an unedited video of me reaching 40k, so if you want to see that and maybe skip through, go ahead. The link to it is down in the description. Anyways, you're going to need some stuff before you head into the castle, or else there's a good chance you're going to die. First, you'll need a rifle and a good amount of ammo. I'd say around at least 70 bullets. Along with the rifle, I'd also recommend bringing a shotgun, since there will be vampires who will teleport right behind you, and it's best to use your shotgun in a close-range situation like that. Along with those guns, I'd also recommend bringing heals, specifically the snake oil. I'd take at least 2 to 3 of them, since they heal for all of your health, plus give you a speed boost, so they're really good. If you have extra money, I'd also recommend buying some armor as well. With all that stuff, you should be ready to head into the castle. What you're going to want to do is try to lead the enemies outside of the castle and towards you. There will be a bunch of werewolves and vampires inside, so actually going inside the castle is a really bad idea. What I like to do is head up near the castle, and once I hear the combat music, I move away and wait for them to come outside. If you hear or see a vampire teleporting, immediately look behind you and shoot the vampire with your shotgun, since they will always teleport behind you. To kill the werewolves, all you want to do is move away as they're chasing you and shoot them in the head a few times with your rifle. If you need to reload and the werewolf is too close, just pull out your shotgun and shoot them with that. Sometimes the werewolves can get stuck on the doorway because of how big they are, which is really good since you can get up close and shoot them in the head. Pretty much, you just want to keep on doing this same thing over and over again. Get up close, and once you hear the music, back away and shoot them as they're chasing you. I see a lot of people saying you need at least one friend in order to complete a castle. But really, if you're patient, you can easily solo a castle. I'm going to speed the rest of this up since it's just me killing the rest of the enemies, and you can see I'm not struggling at all, and I've only had to use one bandage. Here you can see it ends up turning nighttime, since this does take a while, and I end up going over to the checkpoint and spending the night there. I highly recommend doing this since if you try to complete the castle during nighttime, there's a chance you could accidentally die to a zombie, and the same thing applies to a blood moon. Plus, you can also restock on stuff like ammo and heals if you need to, and if you're low on money, just sell the werewolf and vampire bodies. Once it was daytime, I immediately went back to the castle, and luckily there were only 2 werewolves left since I had killed everything else the day before. Once you complete the castle, you can pick up a ton of loot, so let's go over all of it. First, you have these treasury bonds which are littered throughout each room of the castle and allow you to purchase stuff before you enter the game. In this first room to the left, we have more treasury bonds, but also shelves stacked with a lot of books, along with some gold too. Then, in the first room to the right, you can find, obviously, more treasury bonds, but also a bunch of silver plates, which you can sell. Then if you go up the left stairs, you'll find once again more treasury bonds, but also you'll find where all the real loot is at, with shelves stacked with valuables and heals, along with turrets and guns, plus a bunch of ammo too. I would say that with this one room, you should be stacked enough to head all the way to the final part of the game at 80,000 kilometers. For this final room in the castle, you not only have some more treasury bonds, but you can also pick up the vampire knife, which is a weapon exclusive to the castle, and I believe whenever you hit an enemy with it, you get lifesteal, which pretty much means you gain health every time you attack an enemy, which is pretty good. You could also sell the knife for $100. Anyways, that's pretty much how you solo a castle. It's fairly easy. It just takes a bit of time, and you really don't even need that much preparation to head inside. As long as you have a few guns and some heals, you're good. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you've enjoyed, or want more Dead Rails content, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it's greatly appreciated. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. Anyways, see ya.